Hello and welcome back to John's Fiddle Lessons at BluegrassDaddy.com. Today we're learning Amazing Grace. Now we've learned it measure by measure in the key of C, and so you can download that tablature here at BluegrassDaddy.com, and also the notation to accompany the tablature. And also we've demonstrated how you can modulate up to the next strings and play it in the key of G or D. And so I also have written the tablature out in the key of G so that you can follow along with it as we play it in the key of G. But for right now, we're going to be in the key of G playing Amazing Grace. And since this lesson accompanies our learning to read tablature, I want to use this song to teach some basic ornamentation. And ornamentation is some fancy notes, sometimes called grace notes. Different ornamentations have different names depending on what style you're playing, and the ones I teach here sometimes even have slightly different meanings in different styles of play, but I'll try to be consistent throughout this site when I use these. And so let's play Amazing Grace, and sort of as we get to the ornamentation, I'll tell you what it sounds like and sort of get you accustomed to it. And so we're going to begin on the D string. We have a pickup measure here. You can see the notes below me. Again, this is 3/4 time. Starting with the pickup on the D open. And you see the first bit of ornamentation that we get to is a hammer-on. And a hammer-on is maybe not, you can do a hammer-on without it being an ornamentation. But this is just a very quick hammer-on, okay, that accompanies that note at the beginning of the second full measure. And so this time around, you see we don't have a repeat here, so we're just going to play this song one time through. But let me show you what this sounds like, and we'll play it together. 1, 2, 3. So you see when we begin that second full measure, on the same bow, we do a O to 1, really quick, O1. So played an open note, open A, and very quickly laid down that first finger. As you can see there, it's indicated in the tablature, and that's called a hammer-on. Let's play it together before we scroll up. 1, 2. D open 3, A1 3, O1, that's the hammer, O. It's a really quick move by the first finger there, O to 1. And you can do a hammer on 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Any of those will be counted as a hammer on. Now on the third measure of the song, you see we're starting on a D3. We have a triplet, and a triplet is not really an ornamentation, but you can treat it like one. A triplet is actually when you play 3 notes in the same amount of time as you would regularly play a quarter note. This is a quarter triplet. That means that each of those 3 notes get a third of the amount of time of a quarter, or a 12th. So you get to learn some fractions here while you're learning music. So these are 3 12th notes tied together as a triplet, and they add up to 1/4. Ornamentation is not really in time like that. It's more of a quick move surrounding another note. And so we see another bit of ornamentation, a pull off going from 1 to 0 at the beginning of the 4th measure. 1-0. It's really fast on the same bow stroke. So let me demonstrate this third and fourth measures. 1, 2, 3. So it was 3, then 1 3 1 was the triplet, and then 1-0 was the pull off. Let's play that together. 1, 2, 3. 3 triplet, 1 3 1 pull off. Oh. Now let's move on to the fifth measure. The fifth measure looks, similar to the first and second measures here. 3, 1, 3. Again, we're going to do the hammer on. At the beginning of the sixth measure, the O to 1 hammer on. We're going to do that. And then we have sort of a double. And that's where you do 2 notes before landing on your actual note. So for our double, we're going to go, you see here, beginning that first eighth note of the sixth measure, 2 low, which is the white bar between yellow and red. 1 O, 2 1 0. It sounds like this. It's real fast. 2 1 0 or 2 low 1 0. It's really fast. So let me play it as a demonstration and we'll do it together. 1 2 3 D3 A1 D hammer on double O 1 2 1 0 1 2 low 1 0 1. So let's do it together. 1 2 3 3 1 3 hammer. Here's the double. All right, very good. So we're learning ornamentation. We have a pull off, a hammer on, a double. We've played a triplet. Let's go to the seventh and eighth measures. Here we have our tie note again, our 5 beats with the third finger A, and then a slide. Do you see the little slide where it slides from a 1 low? Now 1 low is the bar, the white bar between the nut open and 1. We're going to slide on the A string from 1 low into 1, and these are both eighth notes, and it sounds like this. It gets the same bow stroke, and it goes from 1 low to 1. Here's the demonstration. Actually, let's just play it together. Since I've already demonstrated the fancy note of this sequence, let's play this together. 1 2 3 A3 slide. And so it's a pretty quick slide. It's just sliding from 1 low to 1. All right, now as we scroll up to the ninth measure, nothing fancy here. Let's just play it together. 1 2 3. But then as you see, as we scroll to the 11th measure, there's a something there on the 12th measure for you. This is called a mordent. And it's when, it's sort of like a double, but you're doing a quick, when you're playing the string and then hitting it with the first finger. So with the first time you see the O right there at the beginning of the 12th measure, that's when you're going into your note, and the mordent is where you hammer your first finger down and pull it off real quick. So it's like a hammer on pull off. And it's very fast. It sounds like this. But we'll do it, we're going to do our mordent at the very beginning of that note. So here's a demonstration of what it sounds like. 1 2 3, first finger D. I'm sorry, yeah. Let's play it together. 1 2 3 1 3 3 1. Mordent. Oh. Beautiful. All right, let's scroll down to measure 13. Nothing special here except you have a triplet at the end of measure 14, and it's on the A string this time. We're playing O1O. These 3 12th notes tied together as a triplet. And so let's play that entire line. We'll just do it together. 1 2 3. 1 3 1 0 1 0. And then sliding down to the 15th measure, we're just going to end the song. Nothing fancy from here on out. And so you've learned your ornamentation on Amazing Grace. Let's play it together. 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 3. So join us for the next video. It is a metronome video in which we will study this ornamentation and along with a beat. And so you can hear how it sounds. So I'm going to play it slowly with the metronome. And so that'll help you tie everything together with the measure, with the music in front of you. So see you over there.